Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. LUNC Community, USCC Community. We got some. I'm not going to say it's bad news, but every time somebody gets delisted, it's always everybody says it's bad news. So it is what it is, but not really for me. I don't like exchanges, so it's not really bad news. I like people holding their own cryptos and holding their own stuff in their own wallet. So, anyways, Crypto.com app, not Crypto.com the actual website, but the app was holding. You could actually buy and sell LUNC on their app. I'm not sure why they didn't have it on their website, but they have it on their app. Okay, so um, anyways, so I'm guessing a lot of people did not have crypto, LUNC stored on Crypto.com. It's only a few people had it on there because they didn't have a lot of supply. We didn't talk about. I don't think we talked about them as one of the big dogs. We had Gate.io, Binance, Gate.io, KuCoin, OKX, and I'm missing somebody. So Binance, what's the other one? Bybit. Bybit's another big one, right? So those are the big ones. We didn't include Crypto.com in that. So because they're not, it's only on their app. Okay, so this doesn't affect a lot of people. Majority of you guys don't have it on Crypto.com .com app. So and the ones that do, oh, you don't have to sell. You can just move it, right? Don't sell your position because something's going to be delisted by February 15th. Just move it. Just move it to KuCoin, or move it to Binance, move it to OKX, move it to Atomic Wallet, move it to Exodus Wallet, move it to Station Wallet, Station, Station.money wallet, move it to a Galaxy Station wallet. You have decentralized wallets that you can actually use and store your money there, right? So you can store it on Galaxy Station with your private keys. You can store it on the Station.money extension, V3 extension on Chrome. And if you're on mobile, it's still not on V3 yet, but it'll be there soon. Or you could have it on Atomic Wallet or Exodus Wallet, right? So there's plenty of wallets and Trust Wallet as well. You can move it to Trust Wallet. You can even stake on Trust Wallet as well. So, it is what it is. You couldn't stake on Crypto.com app. So what is it doing there? You know what I mean? Move it to Trust Wallet and then stake your tokens on there and earn rewards, right? Okay, so we got Hazel Eyes Crypto. I don't know. I'm not gonna butcher that last name there, but anyways. But she says I am following her. I just started following because of this, but I don't like using. I don't like reading off of somebody else that I'm not following them. That does kind of look weird. But I mean, I know who she is. So I was like, why am I not following her if I know who she is? I've seen her posters before. I'm not sure if I've interacted with her before in the past, but I've seen her post. I've seen her. So I was like, okay, let me just follow her. She talks about cryptos all the time. So cool. Anyways, this is what it is. Crypto.com is delisting LUNC. Shaking my head. Perfect example of keep your crypto in your own wallet. Yeah. Yeah. You don't, the important part is that you don't need to sell, folks. You just need to move your tokens. They're not telling you to sell. And it's only in your jurisdiction, right? So it's not everybody. Crypto.com app is not suspending, delisting, delisting LUNC for everybody. It's basically people in America because of the SEC trial that's coming up for Terraform's Labs, right? And them trying to force Do Kwon to America. So Crypto.com is most likely looking at that case and saying, let's just delist them right now and so that we don't have any issues with the SEC. You know what I mean? So that's probably what they're doing. They're just covering themselves. So that's why they say in your jurisdiction. So that means that America. So if you're in China and Asia or Middle East, you're probably not getting this email from crypto.com. It's probably just people in America, right? Because of the SEC, right? The SEC want to be the big bad bullies, and they look embarrassing, and it's not them that look embarrassing. It's Gary Gensler, right? Because everybody in the SEC is like, why don't we have a why are we fighting an ETF? Why are we doing this? Why are we fighting the crypto community? Why don't we have regulations for cryptos? Why are we using 1979 regulations for stock market? Right? So it's Gary Gensler who's doing this because he's a CCP puppet, right? And he sold out this. And when Binance rejected him, he went on a mission to destroy cryptocurrencies, right? So yeah, can imagine that. He became a villain, right? So Gary Gensler becomes a villain after speaking so well about cryptos in colleges, and then applying for Binance and getting rejected. He becomes an enemy of Binance, becomes an enemy of CZ, becomes an enemy of cryptos. Oh boy, isn't that interesting? Okay, so you got until February 15th if you're on the crypto app to move your tokens. Of course, some people sold it. People are selling their take tokens instead. I would just move it. I've seen this happen before where you sell your tokens and then you think in your head, I'm selling them now. I'll get them back. And then a week or two goes by and you forget to get them back, or you just keep procrastinating, and then the tokens skyrocket. And it's like, oh my God, people are like, oh my God, I know you made so much money off of LUNC, and you're like, I sold, I never got back in, right? So don't be that person, right? So don't be that person. Another thing is that I'm looking at it in the way that, okay, crypto.com is looking at the case, and the case is heating up for Terraform Labs and the SEC, and they don't want to be involved, so they're going to remove LUNC in the jurisdiction of America, but keep it in all the other areas of the world. Or, well, that makes more sense than what I'm about to say, because it says jurisdiction, so it means that they're not taking it off for everybody. It's just the people in America, basically, right? But the other thing I was thinking about was like, maybe crypto.com knew that maybe they're hating a little bit. But how can that be when they're not fully delisting it? It's only for the jurisdiction of America, most likely. But anyways, I was thinking in my head, this is my head though. I was like, man, crypto.com knew that wave 5 was coming, and they did this right before wave 5. I've seen this happen a lot of times with people time events, and it could ruin a Elliott wave pattern, or it could help an Elliott wave pattern, right? So what timing for crypto.com to make this announcement, knowing that wave 5 is coming for LUNC, right? So I'm just saying there are haters out there as well. So I don't know if crypto.com is a hater or not, but what that is a perfect timing as wave 5 looked like it was about to start here for LUNC, and all of a sudden you want to do this. So they could have waited. They watched the charts as well. So and they saw wave 5 coming, and then boom, this comes out. So okay. Okay, look at that. I look at wave 5 it seemed like wave 5 was about to start. And then here comes the crypto.com news right here. You tell me, right? So you tell me. You guys tell me. Because I know a lot of you guys are like, off, currency to, you're going too far with the 49ers thing. I was like, dog, we talked about that 2 years ago. This is the third season. We've been talking about that for the 49ers are coded death and destruction. And then they come in this year against the Eagles at Philadelphia, and they were in all black for a funeral. They're the only team in the NFL that came in that wore all black for a funeral before a game to come into a game. You tell me. And when y'all saw that, y'all were like, "Uh oh." Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. When you saw the 49ers come into that Eagles game during the season, they were wearing all black for death and destruction. You probably thought about Currency 365, and you're like, Currency's not so crazy after all. What the world? This is the only team that did that. And they coded, and he said it 3 years ago, they were coded for death and destruction. And we have to pray that they don't win the Super Bowl, even though that's his favorite team. Oh, man. You can't make this stuff up, folks. You cannot make this stuff up. Now we're pumping into a wave five, right? And then all of a sudden, crypto.com right here says we're delisting LUNC in your jurisdiction. Not right now, but February. So they couldn't wait till this thing got up to freaking 0.005 first. Okay, crypto.com. We see. Yeah. We're up 88% in volume. That's because a lot of people are dumping because of crypto.com delisting there. They're selling their tokens instead of just removing their tokens. Just move your tokens. Stop selling your tokens and just move it to another platform. Right? So whatever. It's better for me because I get to buy cheaper prices here. So anyways, it is what it is. Down 2% today, and you guys can see that there. Let's look at. I don't know. They didn't say anything about Luna or a USTC, but you would expect them to do the same thing for Luna and USTC if they're both all going through the trial together. So I don't know. Okay, so I think this trial is what caused Crypto.com to do what they did in America. So that Do Kwon appealing, trying to not be forced to go to America or South Korea, but trying to escape, having more time, and to maybe try to work with somebody inside of Montenegro station to get him to where he wants to go. Right. So, anyways, 71 cents here, and well, the volume's up. Okay. So I did undelegate my Luna 2.0 from Atomic Wallet, and I'm gonna move it once it clears. I'm gonna move it over to Station V3, and I'm gonna be staking over there for at 19%. So I have a validator I picked one of the validators that is 0%. So right now I'm staking over there with my rewards. So I took my rewards that I accumulated, I moved it over there, and I started staking at 0% for a Luna 2.0, right? And this coin right here, Luna 2, not LUNC, but Luna 2.0. Because LUNC I'm staking with Bernard Validator, but Luna 2.0 I'm staking with a 0% person. And I delist not delisted, but I undelegated my tokens on Atomic Wallet. I gotta wait 21 days, so I think I'm 7 days in now or something. But time flies when you think 21 days is short. It's not short at all, right? It's really quick. But anyways, I got 14 days left basically. I'm gonna move those tokens to station dot money and V3, and I'm gonna stake over there at around 19, 17, 19%. I'm just gonna let it stake and accumulate. Because I think this is going, I told you guys for years, I think this is going to $100 as well. So I'm just gonna do that, and then we'll see what happens. And I might not. I might just let the staking rewards just build up instead of restaking it, but we'll see. I guess I'll check on it. I check on it once a week. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm doing with that. Now, of course, LUNC. I'm LUNC. I'm buying LUNC every day, and I'm staking it with the burning off validator. So those are two different platforms, two different tokens. Luna 2.0. I'm gonna be staking on station at around 17, 19%, and then LUNC. I'm gonna be staking every day with the burning off validator, so we can burn USTC for the repay. Okay, so and then here's USTC as well. Okay, back to 3 cents, looking good. So USTC is not having any problem, at least right now. So it looks like it's starting to move downwards now, but because it sees the rest of the token, it moves with LUNC and Luna. So LUNC and Luna are going to start dropping here. The USDC is probably going to start dropping as well. But this thing was ready to go. They were all ready to go, and Crypto.com saw that, and they put that announcement out. So there might be some haters there in crypto.com. So I don't know what's going on with crypto.com. Did the SEC tell them to put that announcement out? Oh man, look at the volume of 300%. So if you guys follow us on Patreon, you know that we had this on the thumbnail, and we had the 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. We had USTC on the thumbnail, ready to explode back up, and we were calling for those nice prices there on wave 5. But of course, crypto.com knew that, and so they're trying to spoil it, I guess. Okay, whatever, crypto.com. We see you. You're trying to spoil everything. Okay, whatever. Trying to spoil people from making money. I said, okay, we see you. We see. We rebuke you, but we see. Change the burnt again? Nah, it's not time for this again, man. It's not. This is not the one point. Is this the 1.4? What is it? This is definitely not the 1 point. We don't know what this is. This is people just making up stuff so that nobody will ever vote on the burn tax again. And that's what I think is happening. I think people are just gonna continue to put burn taxes on here so that the 1.1 when Christopher and them guys want to actually do the 1.5, nobody's gonna care. Everybody's gonna vote no with veto because they're gonna be so tired. So the people that are against the burn tax are probably the ones posting these burn taxes now, so that they get the community frustrated about burns and then just vote no with veto. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is no with veto. Yeah, everybody's gonna be voting no with veto on all these burn taxes. So. And I mean that's an easy example of how the enemy can do stuff. It's like, okay, they hate burn taxes. Let's do a bunch of burn taxes so that when Christopher and them come back up, it's no with veto. That's just how the enemy works, man. You know, I see it coming all the time. I just don't say stuff. I just like whatever. The proposal that was controversial that all those voted no on, and we warned the community on, plus Luna Classic Labs or whatever it was, a validator warned the community on. They're the ones that warned the community first, and then we just made a video on it. um it didn't pass, so it got rejected at the last second. So EV, what was it called, the EV thing? I don't see it on here though. Yeah, I don't see it on here. What happened? It got rejected, but I don't see it on here. Repo. I'm on Classic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It didn't pass. Update inflation rate for the maintaining the EVM chains. That passed. That was on the 12.5 though. But okay, so something's wrong with this because it was on there as not passing. I think you have to use mobile to see the rejection because it's not showing here that it was rejected, but it was rejected. So all those came in and voted no and then gave warnings about stuff, and we gave warnings as well. It did not pass, so that's what I'm it failed at the last second there. So, all right, and then let's go here for so that's the community came band together to make sure that didn't pass because there was too many questions about funding and maintaining and they didn't address any of that in the thing. So yeah, that's too much. That's too questionable. You want to protect the community pool at all costs. So if they bring up another proposal and they actually say, okay, we're going to investigate it first, and then if you guys approve the signaling for investigation, then we'll go on and then we'll put it in the job report, and then this is the maintenance cost for it per month, and this is if they had done that and we agreed with that, then that would have been it would have passed. But they didn't do that, so you know they said at the top it was free, and then they said, "Well, no, you will pay for all this." It's like, what the frick? I guess you got to read the bottom of everything, right? 74 in burns today because people are I guess I don't know why. I guess people are back using their station. So I guess people are returning to mobile station and using the V3 stations now. I guess that's what the problem was. I guess I don't know. and then 22,000 in burns there, and then we're at steady on the staking. All right, so let's look at the community pool real quick, and up we go. That's good. Stats for the last 24 hours: 257 million is coming into staking. That's good. Block time is 6 seconds, and DF LUNC back at the top here, and Terra Casino, nice. You got two validators burning you LUNC on a daily basis that get no mentions from any influencers or anybody in this. It blows my freaking mind. And then you got Burn It All Validator, no mentions by anybody. If this was the SHIB community, these people would be held as gods. Do you see when you burn for well, they used to be held like gods until this dev team came around, because this dev team, as what they did to Levi. Did you see what they did to Levi and his Blaze token when he was burning and he was pumping his Blaze token and he was burning Shiba Inu? The Shiba Inu dev team attacked him. Okay, and they said, if we're not burning, nobody should be burning. And we're gonna crush you. I mean, this is that. So we have gone from people burning SHIB and being held as heroes and legends to, you burn SHIB, we're gonna come after you. Golly. So that's why he had to stop burning SHIB when he was when he had the Blaze token. They literally attacked him. Wow. Okay. But here they ignore you. They ignore you here. So LUNC Community ignores people who burn, and the SHIB dev team attack you if you burn. Right? They literally attack you. I mean, he was literally attacked. SHIB dev team. Can you imagine that? The SHIB dev team should be on Mortal Kombat or something. You know what I mean? Street Fighter. You can. uh, Okay, and then we have the number one delegator in the last 24 hours there, and the number one loser last 24 hours. Okay, and then we got the rest here. Okay, so that's it, man. Let's get to the delegators and get out of here. All right, everything looks the same. Okay, so steady as we go here. No big changes here. Everything's the same. We need, if the 1.5% tax is going to pass, Vegas needs to come up a lot higher. He's got to double his position here. So Vegas, if you're watching, you got to double your position. You got to get your people behind you. Say, hey, everybody that came in can come in again. So Vegas got to double. He's got to get to 10 billion if this thing's going to pass. And Stakebin has to be involved as well. Stakebin and Vegas have to vote yes for it to pass. And Jesus is Lord validated has to get up to that 60 billion. Right? So to counter these guys, Jesus Lord is going to have to get to 60 billion for that 1.5% to pass. Like I said before, it doesn't have to pass, folks. We have a burn tax. It doesn't have to pass, right? So we don't actually need it. I mean, we get it, fine, but we don't actually need it. But if we get it, fine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be sad about it. I'll be happy if we get it, and I'll be okay if we don't, right? So it is what it is. All right. So, and then let's go down and check out the rest of the validators here. But I'm just giving strategy on how to pass the 1.5. Jesus Lord needs to be at 60 billion plus, and Vegas needs to double, and Stakebin needs to vote yes, right? So that's how you'll pass, and everybody has to just be the same, and you'll pass it. Now, if Burn It All would triple, then if Burn It All can get to 10 billion with Vegas, then that's how it definitely passes, right? So, anyways, peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.